This episode brought to you by ExpressVPN, the best VPN there is. Take back your online privacy today.
September 8th, 2017. The cinematic version of It is released in theaters. It broke box office records, was praised by critics and audiences, and made people remember Stephen King can be scary with as little Stephen King involvement as possible. 2 years later, its sequel is released. Will it have the same impact as the first one? Can it actually make a giant spider scary? And will it erase the everlasting awesomeness of a Tim Curry performance? Not to give away any spoilers, but no! I'm Nostalgia Stack, and welcome to Nostalgia Ween.
I just feel like we have enough cast members already.
The chart says clowns are hot right now.
Popularly or sexually?
Sure. That's why we need to incorporate this one into the show as much as possible.
Alright, I'll try my best to make him feel at home. Hey, just so you know, we'll be filming in 5 minutes.
Oh, Critic, one more thing.
Yeah?
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
No.
Oh, we could get woke points with the progressive demographic.
How?
He could identify as clown.
Well, just be ready in 5 minutes.
Well, this is it. Your big moment.
It certainly is.
Ah! What the hell are you doing here?
What else? I'm here to show you how you can be the creepiest clown you can be.
By randomly jump scaring into rooms?
The more I do it, the more people weirdly think I'm brilliant.
Why?
Because he stole it from me.
Ah!
Ah! What? I'm just sitting here.
I know, I'm just scared of clowns.
What? Look, Rusty, not to toot our own horns, but we've made a lot of money over the years.
Yes, when people think scary clowns, we're the first things that come to mind.
So we're here to give you a few pointers.
Okay, you about ready there?
Oh no. No, you don't want any of their help.
Well, I might.
No, you don't. They're like Happy Meals. They're fun at first, but they're slowly destroying you. And the clown's a little scarier.
Oh, he always ruins our fun. Yeah, let Terrifier here figure out his own strategy.
Okay, what is your strategy, Joker?
Well, I was thinking more of like a slow burn, you know? Take my time, build suspense, get into a person's psyche. Let the weight of a truly disturbed mind get under people's skin.
Well, I don't know about scares, but you got the funny part down.
Oh, Pinky, you got it all backwards. You have to have a million jump scares.
Loud, obnoxious music.
Constant movement with goofy faces.
And of course, turn into some sort of giant monster that goes blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I always thought that was always seen as annoying and cliched.
Do we look like annoying and cliched?
Yes.
Even I have to say yes.
So who cares? We make money. With our forces combined, who knows what we can accomplish?
Yeah, when this happened? I thought you two hated each other because you did things so differently.
Oh, that was the old Pennywises. The new Pennywises were glove and glove.
Yes, the truth is we listen to your criticism. We put more focus on the imaginative insanity that killer clowns can offer.
Alright, that's cool. And you fixed all the other problems?
If by fix you mean magnify, which I don't, then we made them worse.
And longer! Where chapter 1 was a little over 2.5 hours long, chapter 2 is nearly 3 hours.
And that's just chapter 2? How long is this book?
Short by Stephen King standards.
You know, we tried upping to your standards and we still get flack for it.
Yes, it's more crazy, more entertaining, has more of an identity. What the is wrong with it now?
Well, if you must pry.
Already wishing I didn't.
There's several different elements that we can go over.
Wait, don't we have something we need to shoot?
It's okay, I speak in reenactment.
Ooh, that's a tough language.
opened 27 years after the first film as a deeply complex gay couple are approached by a very well-developed street gang. Nah, just kidding, they're all stereotypes.
Thought we heard some gay.
We don't like that there gay duffed round there.
Well, Meg Ryan called. She wants her wig back.
Oh, I get it. This takes place in the 90s.
No, it takes place in 2016.
Who makes Meg Ryan jokes in 2016?
I don't know, is this how gay guys talk or whatever?
Maybe in a Lifetime movie.
Who the hell even are we? It just opened up on us. We're not main characters or anything.
Look, let's just snap, because that's probably what the writers think that gay guys do.
Good idea.
Good job, honey.
Thanks, sweetie. Now let's walk down this dark alleyway after insulting some obviously violent people.
They're attacked, though, as one of them is beaten savagely.
Yeah, well, I can't say that line.
You have to say it.
I don't want to say that line.
It's in the script.
Do these writers know any gay people?
Clearly not. Now let's hear it.
Will I still hate your hair? I know. I'll punch myself out.
He's tossed over the bridge where a hungry Pennywise finishes him off.
Wow, so which of the Losers Club was that?
None of them.
Well, which one was he related to?
None of them.
Well, how does this relate to anything?
Well, it's so I can leave a message for Michael. You see, he listens to police scanners now to hear if any crimes have a killer clown vibe.
Well, why didn't he just leave the message at his house or kill someone in his family?
Well, then we wouldn't get that amazing Meg Ryan joke.
It's funny if you imagine me afterwards going, aha, 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 aha. Actually, it is.
How does he do that?
You know, stop being my training wheels.
So Michael summons the rest of the Loser Club who have forgotten all about the incident. Bill, a famous writer who, get this, has trouble writing endings.
So, Peter, wink. Being an author and director, wink, who specializes in horror, wink, I just can't seem to get these endings right. Blink.
You mean wink?
No, that was so obvious both eyes had to close.
Why even have me in this? No one in the audience knows who I am.
Hey, I do. I love the way you directed Annie Hall.
I assure you, if I could smile, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Beverly, who's escaped the abusive control of her father into the abusive control of her husband.
Did you do something with your hair?
I have to go.
You're not going anywhere. Not until we discuss all the reasons why you keep terrible men close to you.
We don't have time for that.
You don't have time for that in a 3-hour movie?
Well, it's more about jump scares now than actual characters, so...
Booga booga booga!
Richie, who both surprisingly and non-surprisingly became a stand-up.
Hey, so did you hear the one about the killer clown who got a guy more into comedy than out? It's just that every time he hears laughter, he curls into a ball and pisses himself. Oh God, I see him when I close my eyes.
Eddie, who has an overbearing wife and is a risk assessor who gets in an accident.
Oh, I get it. We all have ironic futures. You win at storytelling.
Stanley,
All right, I'm finally gonna get some development.
who kills himself in the opening minutes.
Fair enough.
And lastly, Ben, who in the miniseries you may remember being played by Brandon Crane and John Ritter, two people you could easily believe were the younger and older versions of the same person. But here, the actor playing the grown-up version is so painfully different, it's kinda hilarious.
Oh, wow, Ben! You lost so much weight.
And put on a lot of muscle.
Yeah, you know, doing push-ups, hitting the gym. That's all we're gonna explore with that.
Okay!
Everybody socializes at a Chinese restaurant, but the tone is so all over the place, it flip-flops between fun and playful to intense and threatening in a millisecond.
To the pathetic geeks of the Loser Club, who all somehow grew up into gorgeous, successful people.
Strange that Stanley couldn't make it.
And how we all lost our memories of the demented hellhole that is Derry.
It's not that strange. I was in a movie called Dark Phoenix, and I don't remember a thing about it. Look! Fortune cookies!
They all have one word.
We need to figure this puzzle out.
Guys, can it just be an accident or a funny prank the restaurant is pulling?
Fortune cookies are serious, Bev.
They tell us our future!
And lucky numbers.
There is cut. That's a
Look, we figured out what it says.
Our effects budget was cut.
What does that mean?
I don't follow.
Oh.
Now I get it.
They're actually kind of cute.
No. Those are supposed to be scary.
Oh,
So it looks like it's really there. Whoa.
meets at Mike's house to explain why he brought him there.
So it wanted us to come home.
It looks that way.
Then why did we come back? Isn't that giving it what it wants?
We made an oath to come back if it returned.
Which it clearly wants. Besides, we were 12 when we made that oath. How many promises have you kept from that age?
Promise I'd kill Steve Urkel.
And?
You seen him around lately?
My point is, this is becoming an obsession.
This town is my obsession. Always has been since I was a child.
Excuse me. Past Ben here, I was the one who used to be obsessed with the town. Remember?
No, you were obsessed with New Kids on the Block.
And the town. Remember? I had all the pictures on my wall. I had a picture of Pennywise with the founders of the town, which went nowhere, by the way. Yeah, I study disappearances and histories of towns that I just moved to.
Wow, your incredibly distinct quirk is very convenient for us.
Oh yeah.
Well, clearly leaving Derry made you forget all of that.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and by the way, it's been a while since I've done any filming, so if there's any way you could digitally de-age me in a way that's not disturbing, thank you.
Wait, you hear that?
What?
There's no loud music or zany imagery.
Well, drink this and maybe we can have a quiet conversation.
Oh, nice. It is much easier to relate to someone and relax sad. The drink was drugged, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And I must tell you about the Native American tribe who figured out how to kill it.
You couldn't just tell me sober?
That would require the movie sitting still and being quiet for a minute.
Not that.
Yes, that.
Well, at least the next scene will probably be quieter.
Cut to a loud football game where a little girl sees Pennywise under the bleachers.
Hello. Ah, now who is this character related to? She's not even related to anyone!
Look, if you're searching for logic, don't approach the guy who wrote Sleepwalkers!
Yeah, if you're looking for under-explaining and over-explaining at the same time, that's more his strong point.
You're not helping.
Where's your mommy, girl, with totally convincing birthmark?
She's off getting the Best Parent of the Year award while I talk to a very scary clown.
Oh, must be how all the adults in Derry ignore the terrible things that happen to kids.
Really? Tell me more about that.
We don't have time.
In a 3-hour movie, you don't have time.
Well, it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
But your mouth isn't.
Meanwhile, the Loser Club visits an underground play bunker that lasted all these years. You know, like most kids made in their spare time.
I brought you all here to tell you how we can destroy it.
Oh no, he drugged you all! Just hold the ground and think still thoughts!
No, I only drugged you.
What made you think that they would understand and I wouldn't?
Well, you just had this sort of I need to be drugged look about you.
Well, I'm comfortable with where I am right now.
You all need to find items that you associate with your childhoods and burn them in this ancient pot.
I think you've had enough ancient pot already.
I'm in.
Yeah, me too. I have absolutely no problem with this at all.
Seriously? Nobody is questioning this!
Maybe you did need to be drugged.
Yeah, I mean, this all seems pretty straightforward.
Then let the Zelda-style side quests begin!
Okay, so here's one of the interesting problems with this movie. Bill finds an old bike and becomes happily nostalgic.
Riding this will bring back the memories of childhood.
Now that's funny, making you think they're gonna do one cliche and then not follow through with it. The only problem is, they do. Immediately after, Bill gets the hang of it and is just like being a kid again, with all the over-the-top music just like in the last film. Every time it looks like they're above a cliche, they just end up giving you that exact same cliche. Ironic because they keep making the same running joke that Bill's endings are cliched and lame. All while they keep giving us scenes that are cliched and lame.
I'll give them some credit, will you? They're making fun of the fact of how lame my ending was, where this version obviously doesn't end with a... You didn't, did you? You didn't put in the spider, did you?
Will I?
You did.
Look, can we discuss this later?
Should have mailed this script to R.L. Stein.
Hey, you had a spider too!
Die was a miniseries with Seth Green. How else could it end?
Oh, well, aren't we special here? Just going around.
Look at me.
I'm the original Dave's miniseries because I have this big Tim Curry clown.
But why didn't you?
I mean, me? You know what? You may have your thing. We go,
I can't hear you.
Are they always this comedic?
Only when they're not trying to be. Hello, kids. I'm gonna read you a story. Yes, a story. Let us open the storybook of words. I know it looks like the works of Ralph Steadman, but it's not. It's the Storybook of words. Once upon a time, there's a handsome prince and a beautiful princess.
Aww.
It's nice. But they were without ExpressVPN when they did their online shopping. Yeah, I was shocked too. Without a VPN, your credit card information is wide open to hackers when you do online shopping. Kids, if a hacker discovers your information online, they can spend your money and access your shopping accounts, all because you didn't have a VPN. Oh no. But the prince and the princess got ExpressVPN to encrypt their online data, preventing others from sniffing their information over their network. It's a good thing. So now they can shop online with peace of mind thanks to ExpressVPN.
But Mr. Man, do they have the fastest speeds consistently faster than other VPN providers?
Yes, they do. ExpressVPN has server locations in 94 countries, giving you plenty of options to choose from. Apps for every device, including Windows, iOS, Android, Mac, Linux, router, and more. It's easy to use, children, and you can connect with just one click like you see here. Wow.
Hey, can we hear a story about a dragon or a castle? Shut up, Billy! He's talking about the market-leading VPN rated the #1 VPN service by TechRadar!
That's true. It's internet without restrictions. Securely stream or download content from anywhere, anytime.
This is extremely helpful. Can you say why you use ExpressVPN?
I certainly can. Whenever I go shopping online, I just want to think about what I'm buying and that I'm well protected. So I can do that with ExpressVPN. It's a thing full of good, especially when it's less than $7 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
If only there was a special offer just for us.
There is.
Hooray!
Get 3 months free by clicking the link in the description box, expressvpn.com/nostalgiacritic. Take back your internet privacy today by clicking on expressvpn.com/nostalgiacritic and figure out how you can get 3 months free.
I feel educated, enlightened even.
That's fantastic. Now let me break out of your house before your parents ask who I am.
Hooray!
Go to expressvpn.com/nostalgiacritic to figure out how you can get 3 months free today. So Bill sees his younger brother Georgie in a sewer drain. Yeah, it's him, dumb. All is good now.
Hi, brother. I haven't aged a bit.
Never pay full price for late pizza.
That seemed out of nowhere.
Hey, mister, you okay?
No, I'm not. Listen, if you see a killer clown anywhere, just run. Just run!
Let me guess, this boy isn't related to anyone either.
No, they actually have a long, complicated history.
Really, do tell.
He lives in the same house Bill did.
And?
He saw him at the Chinese restaurant.
And?
I am finished talking.
Why am I supposed to care about that?
Well, they did order the same thing. Prince Albert in a can!
Knock it off.
Okay.
Just don't go near any clowns. All right, random boy I kind of remember seeing earlier?
Okay, I'm gonna go to a fair now.
Sure to be no clowns there. Wait! Random boy I kind of remember seeing earlier!
Bill follows him to the world's most expensive fair fun house where Pennywise gobbles him up.
No! Random boy I kind of remember seeing earlier!
See, here's where it gets fun. Remember how you said you wanted to see more of the haunted house scene from the first one? Well, the rest of the movie is nothing but that.
That is true, and full disclosure, it is a lot of fun. Literally every scene in the rest of the movie is a bunch of corny, ridiculous, over-the-top scares with absolutely horrible effects. Not one of them is convincing or scary, but they are really, really funny. From a giant Paul Bunyan to a zombie in a getaway car to Bez's face like a hot sauce label, it's just total madness. By the time it gets to that scene with the old lady that the trailers made so famous, it doesn't even feel shocking anymore. It's just another pop rock in your 2-liter soda.
Dearie, did you know that my father was in a circus?
Really?
Yes, he was a clown named Pennywise.
Oh my god! Tell me everything! His backstory, his lore?
We don't have time for that.
In a 3-hour movie, we don't have time for that?
We had a turtle on a desk. That should explain it.
Well, what are we gonna replace it with? Another fake-looking monster? You're already turning into it, aren't you?
I had to build up the suspense of my final form.
Oh, we call that Dragon Balling it.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Yes, that's it! Embrace the awkwardness, smirk at the cheesiness!
Feel it in all its curriness!
But there is no curriness. I mean, this isn't a Tim Curry movie.
Isn't it though? Aren't you fascinatingly delighted at the awful hilarity of what you're witnessing before you?
Well, yeah, but was it intentional?
Would you pay to see it again?
Maybe.
Then we all win.
I'm strangely okay with that. Truth be told, when they finally get to the climax, I'm surprised how much time has passed because I was having so much fun. When they see Stanley's head with spider legs running around, I keep expecting to see Ash from Evil Dead 2. It feels that silly.
Yeah, sorry, this is a different, goofy, gory movie.
The Thing?
Something.
But here's the problem. We're at the climax where things should probably be wrapping up, but the movie has another 40 minutes left.
What?
What the could we do that lasts 40 minutes?
How about the exact same thing you did in the last one? After Pennywise turns into a half clown, half spider.
It doesn't even feel weird anymore.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Turbo from the end of Wreck-It Ralph.
They have to hide how bad the effects are by having strobe lights flicker, fast editing, and a whole lot of shaky cam throughout the entire fight. And I mean throughout the entire fight.
Well, that sounds awful. You can at least see how terrible my ending was.
Yeah, why the sudden change in quality? Well, with the movie being 3 hours, I figure hand over this part to a person who knows how to do long action movies and still make a lot of money.
Who would make so much money with shaky cam, flickering lights, and fast editing? Oh god.
Michael Bay here, delighting the world with what's impossible to see. Because I don't shoot it in a way that you can see it.
Do you ever take a break from ruining things?
Critic, what an ugly thing to say. And no, I don't.
Hey, come on, give him a chance. The guy who directed The Hangover is directing my film. Let's see how this fares out. I immediately hate this.
A new record! Bay, you've done it again.
Because you don't know how to do anything else.
I'm okay with that.
So remember how they confront their fears in the last movie and that's what did Pennywise in? Well, this one has the unique twist of copying and pasting that. Yeah, the only difference is Eddie gets axed off. Which really eats away at Rich, who they now reveal might have been a couple. Yeah. Now they decide to do subtle gay writing.
I love the way we're represented in the animated Killing Joke.
Ah! Oh, by the way, Bev is in love with Ben now instead of Bill. I merely reported on this because the movie merely reported on this. Oh, and here's a laugh. Apparently Stanley wrote a letter to everyone that was to be delivered after Pennywise was killed. Can't imagine how those mailing instructions worked.
Dear everybody who survived, so probably not Eddie. I can say that because I'm dead too! Good job defeating that killer clown. This is my way of making my death look like an intelligent, even inspiring move, which given people's reaction to 13 Reasons Why, seems pretty Anyway, I did it so I could take myself out of the equation, knowing it would help bring the group closer together to defeat evil. I don't really get it either. I mean, I could have just met up with you guys to fight him off. If anything, my death probably brought down morale. But I want to trick people into thinking this nonsense was about something, and the best way to do that is to play half motivational dribble over clips of people slowly nodding their heads. Is it working? I don't care because I'm dead. Please recycle this when you are done reading. It, everybody!
And that is how you scary clown.
Well, what did you think?
What should I think?
Well, you can't say it's not entertaining. I mean, the last 40 minutes drag, and sure, it's hard to actually say this is a good movie, but it did provide a lot of laughs. A lot of awkward, confusing, possibly unintentional laughs. It's hard to say whether or not this was meant to be funny all the way through. I mean, it doesn't seem like the first one was supposed to be. But this film has the insane goofiness of the TV miniseries mixed with a budget of the first cinematic release, resulting in a strange hybrid that's beyond stupid, but beyond fun, too. I don't know what this film was going for, but I can say it put a great big smile on my face for how ridiculous it was. If that's what it was hoping to accomplish, then it got a whole lot of wahas out of me. But if it was meant to be scary or subtle, that's definitely not what we got here, and probably not what you should be going for.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thanks, guys, but I think I'm gonna go for something a little more grown up.
You're making the right call. I'll see you out there when you're ready.
Okay, you guys made bank and I want to too. Now tell me what I need to do.
Now we're cooking!
Forget subtlety. Focus on getting as much attention on yourself as possible.
If it seems laughably bad, it's laughably good.
The more annoying you can be, the more hardcore you'll become.
Be as loud and obnoxious as you want. Always make noise when you're on screen.
Act like everything you have to say is important and groundbreaking, and it will be. Benito!
Voila!
Well, what do you think?
You know what? I think you guys might be onto something here.
Now go out there and make the world hate you.
The right way! Now that's gonna get a reaction.
It's working already.
Fortune cookies are serious, Bev!
Hey everybody, the charity we're doing this week is once again Save a Pet. We're doing this for two reasons. One, it's Chaplin's birthday, and I got him from Save a Pet. It was his birthday October 1st. He's now 5 years old. And the second reason is we just had our premiere of It 2 on the big screen, and as I said before, whenever we do pictures at any kind of event, the money we charge for it goes to charity, so it's going to Save a Pet. And whenever I do that, I like to sort of give a shout out to the ones that we did for the What You Can Do videos, and we're going to show a snippet of that at the end of this one. And like I said, this is just a fantastic, wonderful play, so definitely check it out and either volunteer, donate, or get a pet. It's a really great place for that. Like I said, I got Chaplin from there, so thank you guys so much, and check it out.
I'm David Diaz. I'm the development manager for Save a Pet, which is a no-kill animal rescue and adoption center in Grays Lake, Illinois. We've been in existence since 1972, so we're 46 years old.
In what way does Save a Pet save a pet?
Well, in 46 years, we've served about 63,000 animals. We serve about 1,000 animals on average a year. We deal with only cats and dogs. We are a true and pure no-kill mission here at Save a Pet. So we don't turn any animals away based on temperament or behavior, age, their history, their medical needs, anything like that. We are totally inclusive of all animals, and we do whatever it takes to set them on the road to recovery and adoption.
They always say it's better to adopt rescues.
Sure.
Everyone says that,
Adopt,
you know,
don't shop.
Yeah, but in your opinion, why is that just so incredibly important to you?
Well, it's so incredibly important because there are so many animals that need to be adopted. There are animals waiting to become part of your family and enrich your lives, and instead of going out and supporting someone who is breeding more and more animals, our philosophy is that it makes more sense for people to come adopt animals that are here already and need a home.
So whether people want to volunteer, donate, give time, give money, whatever they want you to do, I want you to look right in that camera and tell them what website they can go to and what place they can go to.
You need to go to www.saveapetil.org, and you need to do that right now because these animals are counting on you. Thank you.
And they are adorable. These are cute animals.
We've got
Thank
some
you
cute
so
puppies.
much, man.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, thank you.